crispy.
Alright guys, so we're back with another video. The whole Wolverine themed series that I'm doing has kind of taken off. The picture we're looking at now is actually the banner for the storyline. It's all about Jean Grey and Xavier wandering his mind and seeing a bunch of stuff. And yeah, I needed a banner for that photo, so this is it. We're doing a topographical with 90s X-Men standing around him. My dog is squeaking in the background. Okay, it's gone now. But yeah, this is just basically it. It's him on the lab table with the X-Men surrounding him, and then we've already seen the other shots that come up to this, and on the rest of this video we're going to see the rest of that story and exploring more of Wolverine's mind. So let's go on to the next shot. Right, so it's been like a week since that previous picture with them overhead looking down on Wolverine, us looking down on Wolverine, I should say, with the X-Men around him. And now I've kind of finally figured out what I'm going to do. I've been on vacation. I wasn't really sure how to wrap this up, but I kind of figured it out here at the last minute. And yeah, got to figure out what we're going to do. It's actually going to be really cool. I'm glad that I did not have time to get to this because, you know, I think this end product is going to be, this last like 3-4 scenes are going to be better than the previous stuff even. So this is our first shot. We're going to go down this this hallway, floating hallway, and we're going to see some of Wolverine's villains. And before we had all these traumatic parts of Wolverine's life, now we're going to go into some villains, just 3 villains, and just them kind of set up in this hallway in their own natural settings of how Wolverine would know them, you know. So this first one, of course, is Omega Red. He's defeated. He's got his hand cut off. There's blood on the floor. And then, of course, keeping with that same orange color scheme, we have Professor Xavier and Jean coming in and seeing, you know, Omega Red defeated. So anyways, yeah, let's go on to the next shot. Oh, and then actually quick, I threw in these other mechanical things just to kind of give some kind of atmosphere of what Omega Red would be fighting Wolverine in and stuff. So yeah, so yeah, that's about it. Let's go to that next picture. My next setup, it's Lady Deathstrike. She's bloody and wounded, and in the background, actually, you can still see Omega Red, as if this is just kind of a changing landscape. And yeah, she's actually obviously been attacked by Wolverine. She's got the claw marks on her face. She's bleeding out. And I just got to find the right angle for Professor and Jean to be coming through here to where I can see Omega Red still. So I'm going to do a little moving around. Yeah, so here we got it. Yeah, it's Xavier with Jean right behind him. We got Omega Red in the background. We can see the changing landscape, the desert. That's kind of what this is based on, is the desert era of Wolverine. I'm going to move Jean Grey. I just hate so much that I can see Xavier's stand in these pictures. I always try to go without a stand. But, you know, sometimes I'll slip one in, but I just do not like that this one's in there. So just hide it a little bit at least. Yeah, better. Better. But let's see, move Xavier out a little bit. Yeah, I like this. I don't think I'm going to be able to hide his stand as much as I want to, but yeah, I like this angle. It's working very well. Anyways, yeah, we can see Lady Deathstrike, the desert kind of motif in the background, with Omega Red between them, so we know that we're still on that same dream landscape. And then next shot, yeah, we'll get that last one in. And yeah, okay, all right. Usually I have this stuff done for you guys. I'm actually planning it as I'm taking the video, so I just got to work on the angle just to make sure that that little gap there doesn't show up when I crop stuff out. I'll have to maybe throw a rock behind them or something. So anyways, yeah, looking good. Really liking it. Original angle, original setup with figures. Yeah, I dig it. All right, well, on to the next one. Our final shot in this little series of pictures. We have Sabretooth in the snow, and we change the landscape again to trees. Just kind of replicating that Canadian wilderness, and then Jean and Xavier obviously at the end of that. So, yeah, fun little series inside of the series. We got, Omega Red in the mechanical looking thing, and the Death Strike in a desert style area, and then Sabretooth sitting here and the Canadian wilderness dying or whatever. So they each kind of have their own little fit. It works very well. So anyways, yeah, and I think let's wrap this up with a few more shots. So here's where they finally find him. He's in a room playing billiards. He's got a bottle of booze or whatever, and they eventually just kind of find him, and he's ready to go. So yeah, nice simple shot. Him hanging out in a bar. It's exactly where you kind of imagine him hanging out at and stuff. So yeah, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I should probably do one more shot where he's waking up, at the X Mansion or whatever. But oh, by the way, this pool table that came off of like 128 or something. Models or something like that. God, I've had it for like 3 years or something. I can't remember where it came from. This stool and the booze bottles from Playmobil, but this pool table, it's just off. It's like a railroad scale, or I don't remember, 1/32 or 1/28 scale pool table. I guess you'd really have to search for it on eBay. It's been so long since I got it. So anyways, yeah, that's it. Let's do one more shot of him waking up at the X Mansion. The last shot is Wolverine waking up. We have Jubilee there, angry at him because he lost a fight or got attacked, and she's all worried and whatnot. And then you got Xavier, and you have Jean Grey. And then just in the background, for the fun of it, I threw those two. I needed something, a space filler. I always like to have, like if Wolverine's the center here, I always like to have everything very balanced. So you got Jean Grey and Xavier and Jubilee on one side, but then, once you get Jean Grey in there, you got to balance it on the other side. So I just had Colossus and Psylocke on the other side or in the background, walking through the mansion doing whatever. So I like to throw in those Easter eggs too. It's a lot of fun to just kind of toss in weird characters here and there. So anyways, yeah, that's about it. That was a fun little experiment. I'll probably do a slideshow of the whole series and put it on here, put it on YouTube, just just to show it all consecutively. Otherwise, you can always check on my Instagram and my Facebook page. I post them on there all in a row and stuff. So look for those links in the description if you do want to check that out. That's all my mini-made pictures on both platforms. So yeah. That was fun little run of shots starring the X-Men, mostly Wolverine. Yeah, you can never have enough X-Men. So, anyways, hit that like and subscribe button, guys, and we'll see you at the next video. Bye now.